Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm inaugurating this new studio, I guess, office space, and with the second half of February readings, starting from the 15th to the 28th of February. And the way I'll be doing the readings this time is I have a very old deck of VERA SIBILLA cards, this is the backs. They're very particular, beautiful artwork that I've used over the years, but then I put aside, and I've taken them out for this inauguration. Then I have two tarot decks. I'll see from time to time, again, tarot decks that I used many times over the years. This is the Sherman Gargiulo Tarot. Beautiful deck. The first tarot deck I've ever had, so you know it's really particular to me. And then I have the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot that has specific insights, and I like from time to time to pull that up. Okay, and then of course I have my Neapolitan cards here off to the right. And, well, these were my mother's deck. This was my mother's. And, well, along with about another 40 decks of Neapolitan cards that came down to me. And I like to use that from time to time. So they're all special decks. And, of course, I have my runes that Rose in Etsy, she gave them to me as a gift. And I like to use those because they're large. They're hematite, grounding, and particular. All right, so let's go off to the readings. Hi, Pisces. This is for you from the 15th to the 28th. Let's see what's in store for you, Pisces, from the 15th to the 28th. Well. There is, okay, let me get them out before I start blabbering away for you, Pisces. Okay, now, something will happen during the month of February. Well, during the second half. We're reading for the second half now. And you will know, you will get a sign. And it will be a very clear sign of passionate attraction on the part of someone that you, or that has been in your life, that you are interested in, that you have on the brink, on the mind, and they will communicate two things. One, it may not be open communication, but it will be a feeling, you will sense it very clearly. That one, they have a drive toward you, a passion that just won't quit. And two, that they are still there. And it is a communication of their faith in your project, in the project of you two both. This will come, and the main focus card here, okay, this is that passionate drive. This is the leggerezza, all right? Now, the regali, these pietre preziose, this is the focus card that talks about being, how can I say, the cards are giving you counsel, all right? This card is telling you, look around me and look at what I'm trying to tell you. And what do I see around that counsel card? The announcement. Ammalato, the ill one. There's something to do with the person that you are involved with, that you're thinking of, the person that in some way communicates their fidelity to you and their passion to you. There's something that they are going through that is hindering them from approaching. There's something to do with an economic side to their story, denaro here, the money. There's also something to do with a woman or man. This could be male or female, but it is a counterpart toward you. And there may be jealousy on their part toward you, and I'm not saying may, I'm saying yes, but it's ambiguous, this is. It's ambiguous. I'll show you why. There are 3 cards all in a row. The female enemy, nemica, gelosia, the jealousy, and the militare. And it's as if they communicate from afar again. It's not necessary. In many cases, there will be, then they will be approaching. They will say, yes, I'm here, but, you know. But the underlying communication, in whatever shape or form it takes, is you should feel jealous because I'm not telling you the whole story. Okay, so again, you know, this came up for another sign. This came up for Aquarius as well. There's ambiguity in the communication. And it seems to be the watchword in the second half of February. But there's also the male enemy, nemico. And it does night with the nemica card. And it seems that you are both, there's an underlying tension between you both, and you're watching yourself at afar, as if I know that you know that I know, or I see you, you see me, I know that you see me, you know, this reflective energy and dynamics. And then we have here, well, the underlying message, first of all, is, well, there's so much here that I don't know where to start, but let me start by saying that the entry card is the Gran Signore, could be the Grand Dame, and underneath that is the Amatrice, could be a male amatore, the male lover, or the female lover. Now, so there are 2 parties any way you cut it. What we have as a development, as a final development, are 4 cards that tell us this. Let me show you them first. We have pensieri, thoughts, belvedere. It also means this is a meeting. It is announcing an encounter that will give you relief, give you a sign of relief. You're given a sign of relief. Again, the fact of either meeting in physicality or having this communication at a distance is of no importance, because you will get the message either way. Superbia, vanity, this is something to do, and let me finish first, speranza, hope. So what is this all about? The person is communicating to you, trying to understand, trying to let you know that they are inspired by the notion, they're inspired by, they have hopes of being with you, but in the near future, they're almost announcing now that they will make a guest appearance. They will make a brief guest appearance in any form that they can. And why they are apart, why they're at a distance, is because they are not feeling secure. This is vanity, but it's also pride. They are waiting for a moment to come out because they feel they need to be a little stronger. They want to be a little stronger before they come out wholeheartedly. Now, I'm going to take the tarot. This is the Sherman Gargiulo deck, and put this over the enemies. I'm going to look at the enemies and see what they have to say. Well, better than the enemies, because I think I've clarified that. The jealousy and the militare, those 2 together. Okay. Well, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing the King of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And the jealousy and the militare together are talking about communication in a fashion that has been the norm rather than the exception. So you can expect through the communication either at a distance, either in person or not, you can expect more of the same that you have been having recently. But all in all, you can, the cards are telling you, take this as a positive moment. Take this as a moment that you can raise your glasses and rejoice, because this is the moment when things are moving forward in a positive way. I'm going to take 3 more cards here on the Vanity Superbia. And I have the the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Moon. All right, it is indeed a difficulty for that person to come forward, because difficulty for them to come forward because they are waiting for changes concerning their material. I'm reading it as a material strength. They want to be better prepped in order for them to make this is who I am. I want you to see who I am when I am in a position of strength. Okay? Now, I'm going to take the runes and see what they can add. Task them and see what they can add. Well, what a mixed, all right, that this message, that this communication will be the beginning of communication for you and for you both is indicated by Berkana Bjork, bright stave right over the regali, the gifts of precious gifts. Now, I do have manats here, bright stave, that you could see right over the peacock, our superbia, the vanity, the pride. And it does say that once the point of overcoming that sense of self-pride, and finally when the strength comes in and they're feeling their own, they're feeling like they represent the image that they want of themselves, that is when they're going to come forward, and this is secured by that. What else do we have here? We have this artist, this professional, could be a scientist, jurist, legal advisor. I have Lagos Lagas, bright stave, and it is all in the mind. There is a constant here, and the constant talks of it's a plan. It's a plan that has been enacted many for a long time. Could be a month, could be years. Actually, I'm getting it as a long-term plan. Now, if it had hiccups in the past, now is the time when it's smoothing out and going your way. Beautiful over the lover, male or female. I have Keenat's bright stave, where you actually know when you get the message, when you feel the message, you will open up. You will feel like it's the time that things are changing now, on the one hand. But on the other hand, that will be thwarted. I have Pedro Merkstave, when you feel that touch of jealousy. So you'll have these two energies, knowing all full well, you'll know that something is going your way, or know that it's the beginning again of the open communication, of the love that you're feeling. But at the same time, that green-eyed monster is coming in to make you, to put the bastone tra le ruote, to hinder you from thinking, it's all easy and done. There's always a tension. It's all about creating the tension. I've got Isa. Every time Isa comes up, it's always a predicament for us, but I'm seeing it over the enemy, the female enemy. And what it is that you have to be, and it's telling you, it's a distinction. This is a distinctive character of the nature of that person's communication. This is a constant that will be repeated in time, so take that as given. You will be jealous all the time when it happens, but you will know that that's a pattern. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll leave that for last. I have Awat's Merkstave over clear to right on the side of the militare, and what that's telling us is that that is the area, the dark area. That is something you cannot control. That's something you will not know. There will, and you have to just accept that. With that person, there's an area that you will never, ever understand. You will never understand. So just take it as given. And I've got Diag, this transformative nature, right over jealousy, over the jealousy, because it is the jealousy that will be transforming your relationship over and over again on the both parties' side. Both of you have this tension that feeds into the nature of your relationship. And if you can handle that, and it can make you stronger, you will have peaks of happiness and joy that you could never have imagined. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Pisces, until we read together again. Wait, my phone had rung, and I had to answer, and I shut my candles off, and apparently I didn't turn them on for the reading with you, and there they are. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Pisces, until we read together again. Bye-bye.